For the first time in 2 months, 5th-ranked Harvard returns to the cozy confines of the Bright Landry Hockey Center, and tonight they look 11th-ranked Boston University eye to eye. It's a Boston bragging rights bonanza from Bright Landry. Skip pass, deflected right to Kerfoot. Slid across for Clay Anderson. This is shot through traffic, rebound, score! It's Jimmy Vesey! Harvard on the board first on Vesey's 10th goal of the season.
12th power play goal for Harvard and 45 opportunities. And you look at the replay, Vesey just camping out there at the far post and easy pickings. Hickey's trying to help McGuire out in front, but he's got to keep an eye on Kerfoot right in front of him as well. And just nothing that Sean McGuire can do. Fortunato wasn't quite there and ready.
Lane blocks the shot this time, and here he goes 3-on-2. Second line out there for the Terriers. Lane gets it wide. Centering feed is jabbed in. Score! Boston University evens things up. Matt Lane taps it in.
Matt Lane's been an incredible senior leader this year, with Grizzlick being off the ice for much of it. He had a breakout year last year, and you see why. He's made so many plays like this, gets position in front, and just tips it back home.
Off the assist from Robbie Belargian right at the end of the shift. Lane was double shifting there, the lone second liner out between two third liners, and he knots things up. Just the start the Terriers were looking for after Harvard dominated the first.
And it's been a really solid first 2 minutes.
Terriers right back at it into the offensive end. Pass is intercepted. Tyler Moy runs it the other way for Harvard, 3-on-2. Moy around Summerby, puts one on, and McGuire slams the door on the post. Rebound, score! Sean Malone with a Harvard answer. Moy hard to goal for the assist. Malone finishes for his second goal of the year.
McGuire was right there. That's just a kind of a soft goal to allow, as the puck was just bottled up in there, and then you saw it get airborne somehow, and Malone just gets a piece of it, and it goes over McGuire.
But that does it for the Harvard power play. 3 kills in a row for the Terriers. Out of the box comes Moran for the interception. Lays one back. A wrister score! Matt Lane again! We're even Steven in the second period.
Lane will get the goal, but Mike Moran makes up for taking the penalty there. Nice drop behind pass. You wonder if Madsen was maybe screened a little bit. Hard to tell there. That was just a beautiful shot from Matt Lane in the top right corner.
Lane's 10th goal of the season. Terriers have 2 goals on 4 shots. Wiley Sherman settles, works it forward for Seb Lloyd. Speed through the neutral zone for Lloyd. Plays one back. Tyler Moy, odd angle. Centering feed, score! Sean Malone has his second. It was a thing of beauty, Moy to Malone.
Malone started this whole play, made a great play right in front of the BU bench to make a back pass behind him that sets this whole cycle going and puts himself in great position in front. Beautiful, beautiful execution there from Harvard. Can't draw it up better than that.
Malone was the only white jersey in between 4 red jerseys, yet he gets the puck off the assist from Moy. Zerder Gossage bumped into the half boards. A lot of publicity for Harvard's top line, deservedly so, but their second and third lines are really outstanding too. Jake Horton whistles one wide. Anderson steps up into it. Here's Tringali playing it behind goal. Horton. Odd angle, he scores! He snuck it in! How did that one go? After the game Sean McGuire's had, a dribbler sneaks through the 5-hole.
One of the easier looks McGuire has had for a save. Horton just whips this one. Really hard to tell. You see McGuire check in. He thought he had the post sealed off, and it looked like there might have just been a little gap there where it skated and banked right off around his ankle, and a really poor goal for the Terriers to give up.
Well, Fortunato settles it down. O'Regan. Diagonal pass bounces towards Grizzlick. Anderson gets a piece of it. Grizzlick plays it into the corner. Final 2 seconds of the 5-on-3. Grizzlick, high slot. Bounces one left. Oxenden, good pass in the goal. Danny O'Regan, wide open in front. Beautiful delivery by Ari Oxenden for his 8th assist of the year.
Now look at him thread the needle through the middle, and O'Regan just had to tap it in. You could sense BU had started to figure things out with the 5-on-3, and they were passing the puck well.
Top line out there for Harvard: Kerfoot, Criscolo, and Veazey. Kerfoot bangs in behind goal on the tail end of what's been a great shift for him. He plays it off for Veazey. Wrap around in front, score! Kyle Criscolo off the feed from Jimmy Veazey. Well, it starts with Kerfoot's defense, and he'll end up with a secondary assist on that goal.
Harvard's been so good today about spacing and getting yourself. You see Criscolo just fly across here, and then he ultimately gets the puck in front. But another defensive lapse by the Terriers.
It's a penalty on Colin Blackwell for unsportsmanlike conduct. 2-minute minor on Blackwell opens up the door for Boston University. Well, that's 2 undisciplined penalties from Harvard this period. First one came back to bite him. Forsbacka, Carlson to the point, score! Grzelcyk put it on. It may have been deflected on the way through. As of now, it belongs to captain Matt Grzelcyk, his 3rd goal.
I think it went clean all the way through, but O'Regan gets the screen in front here on Madsen. Look at his positioning. Madsen can't see it at all, and that just goes straight by. I don't think O'Regan got it, but what a blast.
Now, Danny O'Regan's just 5'10", but he made himself big in front of Merrick Madsen, blocked his view, and against all odds, in a game that Harvard has controlled for the most part, again, the Terriers are within 1 goal with a chance to equalize. Harvard, Crimson have been rolling 4 lines all game. BU has settled with top 2 lines for the most part. Olsen steps in front and cuts off Charlie McAvoy. Now McAvoy in the circle. Wrist one on. Redirected score! We are tied! Danny O'Regan!
Just night and day. I can't believe we're watching the same game. The way this BU offense is churning right now. The first period was so sluggish, but now the pass across the zone, and Regan gets set up right in front. Olsen's late getting over to cover him. That play starts with McAvoy, who entered the zone, able to generate some offense, put one on goal, and then the rest of the offense is able to settle in behind him.
Absent in the first couple periods. Wrister from Oxenden is denied by Madsen. Goes in the books as his 22nd save. Naughty Oxenden to the point. Hickey, a wrist shot. Madsen didn't see it, but got his pad in front. He was screened by Greenway. Right to the doorstep, score! Terriers lead! Adi Oxenden! Three goals in 2 minutes for BU.
Lane just picks up a loose puck after Greenway does all the dirty work, and then he tees up Oxenden, who's all alone in the face-off circle. And a blast that Merrick Madsen just could not keep up with.
This is Veazey with 15 seconds left. Crimson needs some urgency, and there's a clearance from the Terriers. Danny O'Regan, who scored twice, including the tying goal, puts it down the ice. Just 6 seconds for Harvard. Newell has his pass broken up. 2 seconds. Boston University scores 3 goals in the final 4 minutes, and the Terriers stun Harvard down the stretch.